tonight. Dominic, very good evening to you. Thankful for your time as always. Let's run through your demands and what it is that you're hoping to achieve come Friday.
Thank you, Thembekile, and all your viewers. Maybe firstly and foremost, let me wish all the matriculants a very best of luck since they've been writing their exams now. But then the very same situations which they're confronted with, finding them going to write the very same final exams on an empty stomach is what we are fighting for. What future are they being prepared for? They are being prepared for unemployment rate, which is in the main. They are being prepared for justifying issues which are beyond their rights. So in actual fact, we are consolidating a very strict voice to say, let the ANC Youth League be dealing with its issues. That is the message we are passing to the ANC come tomorrow.
Interesting that you're marching on Friday to the ANC headquarters, Luthuli House in Johannesburg, because in August there was already a letter written by some members of the ANC Youth League proposing, in fact opposing, I should say, the powers given to the National Youth League task team, saying since that task team took over in mid-2019, the state of the Youth League has in fact worsened. There doesn't seem to have been movement between August and now. What is the march going to do that's different?
You see, our march, Thembekile, is in actual fact going to meet the spirit of Oliver Tambo halfway. That spirit stood for nothing other than being in the center of what you represent as a young person. There is no way you can call order from disorder, Thembekile. And we are saying elders can't be leading youth league affairs. It is high time wherein young people should represent their hunger. It is high time young people themselves advocate for the eradication of unemployment. It is high time young people should say enough, it's enough with the abuse of our women. So we are saying the ANC should become effective in actual fact giving the machinery back to its rightful owners, which are the young people, which are to march tomorrow in Luthuli.
There is a view, of course, there has been for the better part of the last decade, that the ANC Youth League was in fact strategically collapsed by those in the mother body because it had become too powerful and somewhat of a hindrance on positions where it differed with the national leadership of the ANC. Currently, who does it serve to have a dysfunctional youth league?
Thank you very much for that question, Thembekile. I should, in actual fact, indicate to you now that there is a thorough dichotomy between operations of the ANC and that of the ANC Youth League. The ANC Youth League is that one which would lead beyond uncompromised voices which are emanating from party politics or party battles which are currently at play. We are saying you can't have the ANC Youth League which can separate or have a thin line between politics of the ANC and that of its members. No wonder we are saying we currently been confronted with situations wherein you have elders as much as 47 saying they are advocating for young people's issues. But then where are we as young people? It's long overdue. They are charged with the responsibility of reviving branches of the ANC Youth League. Their time is overdue. We are saying ANC.
But Dominic, why are these people then, these custodians of the party, failing the ANC Youth League in this way, given that there have been attempts to try and rebuild it and make it a more, or its former radical self, its former vibrant self, since the departure of the likes of Julius Malema, which was now almost 10 years ago, it still hasn't really taken off. So again, to my question, who benefits from the dysfunction of the league?
I wouldn't say there is anyone who benefits. The ANC loves its league, I can tell you that. Probably the timing they thought and believed beyond reasonable doubts that it wasn't correct for the machinery to be given back to young people. But then we are having a clarion call right now, Thembekile, to say throughout the corners of the country, villages, communities and towns, young people should in actual fact join the ANC Youth League in numbers, because the walls of Jericho are going to fall. We are saying Whoever is in the main, in actual fact, making the point of there is gatekeeping in the ANC Youth League is a liar. Or Tambo motivated, Nelson motivated, or President Ramaphosa is still saying the right thing currently. So we want to be pillars of that call. We want to pillar our organization called the ANC. And we are saying they can't do it on their own. They need the voice of young people representing their own issues. For they feel hunger that I'm talking about, Thembekile.
Very quickly, you're marching...
Young people.
Apologies, Dominic, there's a bit of a delay on our Zoom link to you, so I just want to squeeze in this final question. You're going to march on Friday to Luthuli House, yes. What is the deadline? By when do you want the mother body to have got rid of the task team that is currently handling the affairs of the Youth League?
As soon as yesterday. We want them to resolve this issue we are confronted with as soon as possible. But then we are very much principled members of the ANC and will allow processes internally to take place. But then, unfortunately, tomorrow we are taking a lead in taking it to another level to say, this is us, saying, eldership, step aside, give back the machinery to young people.
Dominic Nkoana, member of the ANC Youth League in the Vembe district, that's in Limpopo. Thank you for your time speaking to us about the Youth League march planned for Friday to the ANC headquarters, Luthuli House.